This is a very tragic case involving the murder of Kaylee Gonzalez, Madison Mogan, Xana Kernodle, and Ethan Chapin, 4 University of Idaho students who were tragically murdered in the early morning hours of November 13th, 2022 in the very small town of Moscow, Idaho. Very, very close to the college campus, they rented a home where their lives were taken. This is the story. On November 12th, about 9 p.m., Xana and Ethan decided to go to the Sigma Chi house to attend a party. Maddie and Kaylee had decided to go downtown and hang out at the Corner Club, which is a very popular bar in downtown Moscow, Idaho. They stayed there for about 3 hours. After they had stayed there for 3 hours, had fun, had a few drinks, they walked on over to the grub truck. The grub truck is a very interesting location because there is a live stream, guys, that comes straight from the grub truck. You can actually see that she was there at 1:30, and you can actually see the guys that are cooking, the cashier, and the people who are outside. So it is possible if somebody was watching this live stream and they were trying to keep track of where Kaylee and Maddie were, this was a very good tool for them. I don't know if you agree. If you do, please comment down below. Let me know what you think. Okay, so they've ordered their food. I believe she ordered the carbonara, and the guy told her it would be like 10 minutes or something. So she's waiting for her food, and you can, I mean, I wouldn't say they're plastered, but you can see as she's paying there, she's taking a little bit of, time and kind of, I don't know, a little bit of loose body language, kind of a little bump there. I don't know. Does that look super drunk to you guys? Comment below. Let me know if that looks drunk. I have no idea. Just looks like some young girls. So they decide to leave the grub truck. They call for a ride. Their ride brings them back to 1122 King Road, which is where they rented. And no, the driver was not of any suspicion to law enforcement. There was no suspicion and there were no red flags. Instead, they implicated Bryan Kohberger in the case. And Bryan Kohberger was a PhD student at the University of Washington. Often, he liked to go out for late night car rides, as many of us do, to clear our heads or possibly to have a smoke or unwind. And this is the route that he took. The green line can show you right there, past 1122 King Road, which is the scene of the crime where they rented. Apparently the DoorDash driver was cleared and the order arrived sometime between 4 a.m. and the estimated time of the murder. One of the roommates thought she heard, she reported that she thought she heard her roommate upstairs playing with a dog and didn't think much of it. Again, it's showing Bryan Kohberger's route there. And again, there is the belief that a person's activity on TikTok is proof of life in the affidavit. So again, she not only heard somebody playing with a dog, but then she heard a male's voice saying, "It's okay, I'm gonna help you." I mean, I'm just amazed, guys. She could hear the slightest little doggy paws, and she could hear somebody in a pained whisper saying, "Someone's here." And she could hear crying and whimpering. She could hear all kinds of things, but she didn't hear 4 people being butchered in the same house as her. And she, to top it off, didn't even smell them. I mean, so here we go. I mean, this is how the case begins. Some man named Bryan Kohberger, who goes to the University of Washington, was out driving his car, and clearing his head. Or maybe he's the DoorDash driver. I'm not really sure, because according to the police, all they had was like the actual murder weapon's knife sheath.
The 4 were stabbed with a knife, but no weapon has been located at this time.